My first price target for the VeChain platform's primary native token called VET in 2025 is VET at the price of 50 cents. And do I think that this is realistic? Yes, I do, because this is actually my worst case price target scenario. And the reason for that is because I think that VeChain is fundamentally fantastic. However, I think it's first important to note the role that VET plays. When we take a look at the VeChain platform, it actually consists of two distinct tokens. The first being, of course, VET, and the second is VSO. Now, VSO stands for VeChain Thor Energy, and VET, it's used to transfer value across the network, while at the same time, we take a look at VSO, that's used for gas fees. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to focus on VSO, I'm going to focus on VET, but besides that point, both VET and VSO are used on the VeChain Thor blockchain. Now, the VeChain Thor blockchain, I like to call it the Toyota blockchains. Why is that? It's because, for instance, right, we see that the VeChain Thor blockchain, ever since 2018, has experienced a total of 0 network outages. I mean, caray, boha. That's insane if you ask me. Now, on the flip side, you take a look at Solana. Solana at one point did experience 8 different network outages in just a time span of a year. Now, I get it. It's the past. And as the old saying goes, the past is the past. You can't change it. But the VeChain Thor blockchain, again, right, ever since 2018, 0 network outages. So that's very impressive if you ask me. Again, I do believe it is the Toyota/Lexus of blockchains. I think it's very reliable if you ask me. Now, as we all know, VeChain, it's primarily focused on supply chain management. And I think this right here is actually very fantastic because when you think about it, right, the supply chain management market size by 2030 is expected to be worth over $58 billion. I mean, that's insane if you ask me. That's ridiculous. You got to think about this, right? VeChain is actually focused on the right market, unlike a lot of other projects out there that, they're focused on random nonsense. Some projects out there, they're focused on decentralizing the sale of farm equipment or some nonsense like that. It's like, dude, who cares about that, man? We're caring about the supply chain management market here. That's what VeChain is all about. That's how fantastic they are. Again, right, they're primarily focused on supply chain management. So I think that's amazing. Let's not forget, VeChain also has A+ partnerships. I mean, we take a look at how VeChain partners already with PricewaterhouseCoopers. Now, PricewaterhouseCoopers, otherwise known as PwC for short, is one of the big 4 accounting firms. So that's crazy. They're also partnered with Deloitte, yet again, another firm that makes up one of the big 4 accounting firms. That's how crazy they are. Crazy in a good way, of course. I'm not talking about that Britney Spears type of level, if you know what I mean. Now, we'll also see that they're partners with Walmart China, BMW, H&M, LVMH, and LVMH, by the way, stands for Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. We also take a look at even the government of Cyprus as well. Now, this is just a small glimpse of what they're partners with. They're partners with a lot, but I just want to highlight the amazing ones because that's how fantastic VeChain is. I mean, their partnerships, second to none, in my opinion, very fantastic. Fundamentals, A+, the VeChain Thor blockchain, very reliable. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? And let's not forget, they have fantastic leadership. Their CEO, Sunny Liu, who, by the way, a lot of people say looks like me, but come on, man, I'm more handsome. But yeah, besides that point, he's not my brother or something like that, or my uncle. But yeah, he's the former CEO of Louis Vuitton China. So they have the right guy as CEO, in my opinion. Amazing, resume, I would say. We also take a look at the CFO, Jay Zhang. Now, Jay Zhang, he looks like he's a big fan of McDonald's. But yeah, besides that point, he is a former employee at Deloitte and PwC, which again, they're one of the big 4 accounting firms. So again, when it comes to VeChain, the team is A+, and you combine that with all the amazing factors that I just mentioned before, fantastic, reliability when it comes to the VeChain Thor blockchain, and as well as its focus on the right market, VeChain, really the sky's the limit. I don't see why VET at the price of 50 cents is all that much. I don't think it's a crazy goal for it to reach during the peak of this bull run. Now, I do want to take a look at my second price target for VET, and that is VET at the price of 75 cents, which I don't think is ridiculous, by the way. Now I get it. It's over an 18x from here. Some people, they may think it's ridiculous, but is it really? VET at that point, right, if it were to reach the price of 75 cents, considering its current circulating supply, at that point, market cap would be around $54 billion. which isn't all that insane. I mean, we're seeing Sol as of right now, right? The native cryptocurrency of Solana market cap is, hovering around 60 billion. So this isn't all that crazy. And you got to ask yourself this question. What's better, the VeChain Thor blockchain or Solana? In my opinion, the VeChain Thor blockchain, more evolutionary. We take a look at BNB. BNB market cap is around 80 billion. I mean, come on, right? The VeChain Thor blockchain, I think it's more evolutionary as well when compared to the BNB smart chain. So when you take the competitors, right, when it comes to VeChain, I just think that it's a lot better. And the fact that something like Sol and BNB have these insanely high market caps as of right now, not even during the peak of the bull run yet, I think that if anything indicates that VET going to around a $54 billion market cap during the peak of this bull run, I really don't think it's all that insane. And now I do want to take a look at my best case price target for VET during the peak of this bull run. And that is, of course, VET at the price of $1 because everyone wants VET to go to the price of $1. I mean, that'd be fantastic. Now, I could very well see this happening in a most bullish case scenario because I do think that this bull run is going to be magical in a sense that, as of right now, more crypto owners than ever before in history, which is ridiculous, right? Nearly 600 million. Furthermore, more institutional investors and also more enterprise adoption as well when it comes to the blockchain space. So really, I really do believe that these factors right here could really make for such an amazing bull run. And keep in mind, right, in 2021, only around 300 million crypto owners. So now we have nearly double that amount. I mean, really, the sky's the limit. If everyone thought that 2021 was crazy, if they thought it was that, Snoop Dogg's hairline, which is all the way back here, which is ridiculous. He has to shave his cornrows or whatever, his dreadlocks. Even besides that point, if that bull run in 2021 with that many less crypto owners, that many less institutional investors was already that Snoop Dogg type of level of crazy, now this bull run, right, the peak of it, with this many new crypto owners, with this many institutional investors, really the sky is the limit. I think it could be insane. And when do I believe the peak of the altcoin season will be? I believe that it could very well happen, hypothetically, anywhere between 6 to 18 months from right now. And now, keep in mind, 6 to 18 months, it's not just a random number that I pulled out of the bag and said, yeah, I'm going to use that number. That's not the case. Because if we take a look at it, right, historically speaking, usually altcoins, they do reach their peak anywhere between 6 to 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. As we all know, Bitcoin halving event very recently happened in April. So again, right, this month. Now, 6 to 18 months from right now, we're taking a look at best case scenario, October of this year, or even worst case scenario, 18 months from right now, which is October of next year. Now, I'm not going to take a look at the most extreme example, 18 months. I'm not going to use 6 months, which is the best case scenario. Let's say a year from now, 12 months, we take a middle ground approach. That's still potentially April of 2025. So you got to think about that, right? There's still a year potentially for something like VET to truly showcase what it's capable of. And also a year from right now, it's actually not that bad because if anything, that's actually more time for me to dollar cost average because my buying strategy is and always will be dollar cost averaging. So anytime I earn income, I just put aside some for my favorite projects, which of course includes VET. I just keep accumulating more and more. I just hold and I just wait for the peak of the bull run. That's it. I just keep acquiring, I hold, and I just wait. I don't day trade. I don't use leverage. None of that, right? I don't swing trade. I like to keep things simple. VET at the price of $1 during the peak of this bull run. I don't see why not. I think it's that amazing. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. And also on top of that, make sure to check out this very fantastic video. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.